Yo, what's going on, peeps? We're back with another vid. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you share. We come with good news for all Spurs fans all over the world. The news we've been waiting patiently for since it was assigned. It took 4 months, but better late than never. And if you don't know, you've been under a rock. Nuno has been sacked. As of this morning, he's been relieved of his duties. Him and his backroom staff, all of them, whoever they are, don't care about their names. All in the bin where they need to go, because he was never the right appointment. The football was dire, no pun intended, but it's just not great. I've got some stats I'm going to read, and you will see how bad his appointment's been. Now, obviously, from the start, when he was appointed, I made it perfectly clear that I didn't want him in. He's not the guy to take us forward. He didn't do nothing at Wolves apart from finish 7th place. So what makes you think he's going to come to a so-called Big Six team and do anything? It's not going to happen. He's had all these derbies already. I'm not counting the Watford one. He's had Chelsea, Palace, Arsenal, West Ham. He lost all 4, and in that, we scored 1 goal and conceded 10. Now, I don't know what kind of competing that is or what he's competing for. He's obviously competing to finish on the bottom of the stats tables, where he's definitely smashing it. I'm going to get to that in a minute, do not worry. But for me, Levy never should have appointed him. And the fact that he did tells me Levy is not serious. You've just hired someone, paid the money, and now he signed maybe like a 3-year deal or 2, whatever the year deal it was. You now, because you sacked him, have to pay him off. So now you wasted money on someone for sacking him, and if you just done it the right way in the first place, you wouldn't have to pay a compensation fee. But again, Tottenham don't do things properly. Levy don't do anything properly. They rather try and do things a cheap way, and then it ends up costing them more money. Just like the Mourinho, sacked him for the final and had to pay him a nice little settlement. I'm sure he didn't care, which is why he had a little break and went straight back to Roma. But for me, he couldn't get the tune out of them. Didn't look like they believed in his strategies. He didn't look like they believed in his plans, his tactics. They just looked like they just weren't rocking with him, and they down tools. I'm not going to say Harry Kane down tools, because Harry Kane's been pretty shocking all season, if we're being honest. But I think for me, like the derbies, that alone, never lost 3 in a row, never. First time. If you're going to be extra, we've lost 4 in a row. Never happened. That alone should be a sackable offence. He should have been sacked after the Arsenal game. Probably the Crystal Palace game, because the football wasn't great. But it was international break, we just came back. And fair enough, Palace players, a lot of them are not playing internationals, so they're probably more fresh. But even then, it wasn't really a great performance. So you probably say, okay, fine. Chelsea, 3-0. Arsenal, 3-1. For me, you're done after that. Sacked. You broke a record that no one's broken how long since Premier League started, and within 4 months you're breaking a record like that. For me, unacceptable, and he deserved to be relieved of his duties, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that's happy about it. I had a little celebration drink. I would have done the video earlier, but obviously I was at work, so I've just stepped through the door and I've come straight on to do this vid. But for me, it's a matter of time. To be honest, I said by Christmas he should be gone, because I thought they would have stuck with him, because they said they were considering his position. I didn't expect them to move so quick, because that was only yesterday they said that, and then within less than 24 hours he's been given the boot, and at last they're moving like a big club. That is what big clubs do. That's what Chelsea will do. Chelsea, if you're not there and you're not performing, you're getting sacked. Di Matteo, he won them a cup, 2 cups. I think he won the FA Cup and the Champions League. And your lead managed about a few games for that season. He made them win that Champions League, FA Cup. Next season, had a few games. They got him out and threw him in the bin. That's how big clubs move. They don't care about your feelings. And bear in mind, Di Matteo used to pay for Chelsea. Nuno never paid for Tottenham. So there should be no emotional attachment. Which I'm glad they gave him the chop when they did. So, in a way, big up to Levy for that, because it couldn't go on. It can't go on like that anymore. And obviously, we've been linked with Conte again, and now we've got Patrici there, who we worked with at Juventus. There's a little bit more optimism that he will come and join. Apparently, it's in the final stages, but we don't know yet. Nothing's been confirmed. But let me just get into stats before I get off this vid, because these stats I saw, I don't think I've seen anything like this. As a Tottenham fan, I've never seen anything like this. Obviously, we are like in the top 2 for the most part in these stats, and I think that's the only thing we're top 2 in. We're definitely not top 2 in the league, and definitely not top 2 in anything positive. So I'm just gonna hang on. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Here it is. So what things doing? Get a load of this. This is our season stats in the Premier League. Goals 9. I don't know if that's true. I'm sure we have 10, but either way we'll go with it. We ranked 18th. We are around in the top 3 in the bottom half of the table, which is top. If you flip it upside down, fine, we'll top for the worst. So yeah, we're top that. Failed to score, 18th, that's 4. Shots 103, we're 19th, so that's top 2. Chances created 71, we're 19th, that's top 2 again. That means only one team is worse than us. Not great. Conceded 16. Bear in mind who scored 9. I don't think that's right. I think it's 10. I'm sure our goal difference is -6. But we move. Don't care about expected goals. Distance covered per game, 99 kilometers. We are actually bottom. We are the worst in the league. And defeats by 3 goals. It's been 3 games, and we rank 20th in that as well. So we're number 1. I don't think I need to say it anymore. Those stats says it all. We're linking around the 18th to 20th. I think the highest we finished was 16th in those stats. And that's for a big 6 team. We shouldn't be in the top 2, top 6 in those type of stats. It's not good enough. And the fact that he's out of the door, thank God. Put interim manager in for our next game if need be, but yeah, that man couldn't stay no longer. And that's the vid. Ain't gonna stay too long in it. Just wanted to give my thoughts. You really know how I feel already from early doors, so big up Levy for that. But sorry, Nuno, I'll come and say thank you for the memories, because you didn't leave any memories. Well, you did. They were all bad, and I'm definitely not thanking you for them. Thank God they're over with. I'll say that. But big yourselves up. I'll be doing a preview for the game against Everton on Sunday. That'll be jumping on Saturday, so look out for that. And obviously, the review will be landing on Sunday, as always, after the game. But big yourselves up. Make sure you like, subscribe, all of that. Until the next vid, I'm out of here. Gonna finish my little drink and celebrate and see where we go from here. But until the next vid, I'm out. Nuno out as well. Good times. Peace.